morning. Thought that we could do a get ready with me and chat again. I've been really enjoying these. So I wanted to talk a little about the season of isolation. I have felt like over the past couple months that God has been pulling me closer to him. I can tell that there are certain relationships, spaces, areas in my life, things that I've consumed that I can't stop consuming. There's so many areas in my life where God is telling me that he is taking me to a greater place I can even fathom right now. I am currently being told that I have to obey. One of those things I have to obey by is just really going through this season of isolation. So for me, a season of isolation has just looked like really been prioritizing spending time by myself in the quiet and really focused on my family. With that, not been available as, maybe in the past that I have, or I have been really focused on hearing the Lord speak to me. These seasons of isolation tell that he is telling me that places that I may have been going to over going to him are no longer acceptable. When you're going through a season of isolation, it's so important to be aware where you're at in it. I know that a season of isolation is telling me to make my family my number one priority, get rooted back in my motherhood, figure out how to have stability while being a stay-at-home mom, to turn to him, to read my Bible. And I don't just mean reading my Bible, learning my Bible, studying it, understanding it, growing deeper and closer with a desire to know God and everything Jesus went through from Genesis to Revelation. I want to know everything. I can tell that deep desire within me is led straight from God. The season of isolation, of not focusing on what my flesh wants, focusing on what my soul and spirit are telling me, which is Jesus. Through the season of isolation, I am already seeing the fruits of it. I can definitely tell that Satan is like, come back. No, I will not. And I can tell the fruits of it are my children's spirit, as I am more rooted in just being home and being present and just spending time with the Lord and pouring that into them as I am raising disciples and disciple myself. I can tell that my children are benefiting. Happy mom, of course. Much of my life I've been on autopilot. I'm really trying to be intentional with every area, every moment of my life, to journaling, reading. So if you're going through a season of isolation like me, I want you to know that it is only temporary. We are pulled through seasons to closer to Jesus. Whether it's a valley or a mountain, it's there for a reason, and following him and turning to him and trusting him and listening to his word is all we can do to get through in this season. I'm in a waiting season myself.